Turn 7. Um, Nothing to report about Morpheus. They are doing well. They are small. No one has declared war on them because they're not significant. But Trex have gone big because they finally got to Thunder's Edge, and then they got to move it down here so that they can easier colonize it. And then I noticed that a planet with 12 resources is too big, so I will have to change the parts because the parts are 2 and there are 6 of them. So I will have to change this to there is just 1 resource per part, so that it becomes 6 resource planet after it is combined, which is really much as well. Because usually the competition is but this is only the second game, but so far just 1 or 2 usually go up in there, so it's too much for one race, definitely. So yes, good. The Mentak did a good thing. They didn't do a good thing because they decided to try to go and take the Nomad home system, and they have a big fleet. And then they noticed that they, even with the blitz of 12 bombardments, you can't see this one, they didn't manage to kill the infantry. They killed 7 of them, but that's not enough. So they should have. But they managed to raid the place for 9 trade goods if they get them home. But then the Nomads did a counter attack by doing they found a gravity drift cannon, a relic. Where is it? It's there. That one. So they were probably but they only lost 3 units. The Mentaks, but they cannot stay around. But the biggest thing was that the Israel actually because I have to do that one first. The crack. You notice there's a crack in the game board here, down here, and up here, drunk a crack, and here a crack, because that's one of the Chaos Master's abilities. It's the Rift. I'll see if I can see it. The Rift. So yeah, you can see it. So it creates a rift, and nothing can pass through it, and not even wormholes. So it's a complete crack, and I actually like it, but then that means that the Israel fleet, which was on this side, could only come down here, and they had nothing to do except attack the Trekt, but they didn't want to do that, so they attacked the independent planet here. But they didn't have any infantry, so the only thing they could do was to take they looked through over half of the mercenaries to find this guy, a carrier with 1 infantry per relic you have, and then they bought 2 relics more from so they bought the Maw of the World and the Lightning Ordnance from the Shadow Hands, so that they could manage to take it, because they had 3, and so they took 1, and of course they had the blitz, so that they had the bombardment, and then they have other action cards. So they actually totally used 12 action cards in this turn. So they got the home system. So they're getting big. Even though the war is raging on here with the Nomads, they don't seem to have a resource problem, because the Mentak have not. Well, they needed everyone there to try to bombard the infantry, and that was not good. So the Nomads are still going strong, and I even managed to get their hero. They couldn't build it, but their hero ability is that they can build on a second flagship, because they have so much going on then with the flagship thing. I made the abilities done. Pimor has gotten their abilities also, not written yet, but think about now they can sell planets. They still only can control Pratha, their home planet, but they because they don't have an administration at all except for the home system. So the home system produces one fleet per turn, and then on turn 5 they produce a flagship. But other than that, they don't use any resources, but they can use their trade goods then for their stuff, and half of their technologies are not takeable for them. But so they have been going around. Not much happening for them actually, except that the bird thing over there, it killed 3 pirates, so now they have lots of stuff. And Catholica is still boring, but they have now gotten 12 planets colonized and starting to plan for their. They haven't used the Minister of Peace, so it was stupid to give it to them. But yeah, it will. And the Shadowhand is okay. It feels quite good at the moment now when people buy stuff from them. They actually, because they want to sell something to every race, so they have been collecting coins. But before the start of their turn, they decided to steal the Usaril's hero. But then the Usaril bought 2 relics from them, and then they didn't have any more money so they couldn't buy the hero back. But now the only ones that have not bought anything are the Lakua. So they'll be thinking about what can they sell to them. And they will probably start trying to steal some heroes or agents to see if they are interested, or even some techs. I'm satisfied with the Chaos Master. It's an interesting one and quite flavorful, even though it doesn't do much. But it's a good starter thingy. At least much better than the Catholica, which is still. That's it. Oh yeah, the important stuff. The feudalism, democracy, and capitalism is not going well. This is turn 7, and we are really low on points. So I will really need to upgrade the points because I feel that there should be. It cannot be end with 5 points or something like that. So it should be a amount of points so that it looks good. Other than that, things are, yeah, but it's quite a boring game because there is only one combat. Then let's see how it continues. Bye.